Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Anno 1800 to Flamingo. Yes, we need to continue right away where we ended in the last episode because it's just so amazing here, and of course we are going to profit from that a lot. By the way, if you like my content, please consider supporting me on Patreon. I would really appreciate it. And without further ado, we continue onwards with our little village over here, and that is a dreary town right now. Reason for that is, of course, that we have a bit of a plague setting over here. Now, of course, we can go ahead with adding another hospital to that. We have plenty of resources to afford it. So a smaller hospital, some over there. Oh, look at that. My big baddies are firing. We are under fire. Let's go ahead and, yeah, finish some more flamethrowers that we have over there. We have some action. And I'm really glad that my big baddies are working. Let's actually unload us more resources here, because I think we can actually go ahead with another one right away. So we got 3 of them now working. Oh yes, this is not going to make it easy on the AI to take Flamingo. With all costs, we need to protect this island, really. And I'm expecting some bigger attacks there to come in still. So it's going to be absolutely important. And I think we should head out back for some more bricks, because we're already low on bricks again. And my white flagship continues onwards to Isabel Sarmento. Very important, really, that we keep that pressure up here, right? So that building pressure that we have, building more defensive structures. Now the city itself, after the hospital, should look a bit better. So I haven't built the hospital yet. We are actually going to get rid of, let's just see, yeah, this block here beside the chapel. I mean, it makes sense, right? Having a chapel and the hospital close by. Just in case you die, you can already get your godly services then as well. And let's build it right away with the remaining 20 tons of bricks that we just had. And with that, continue onwards with some more timber buildings that we have over here. I'm not going to bother with the timber production here, because this of course is not going to endlessly require timber, right? This island here. We're rather just going to need it now and then probably never again. That's a bit of that. We are getting over here some juicy dung out of these alpaca farms already, and of course we want to continue with that, boosting it further. It is producing now 100% per 100% really, which leads to 2 tons of fertilizers that we process here per minute. The total demand of fertilizers is at 1, right? So the demand really is low, even though we have now quite a few of these coffee plantations up and running with the fertilizer silos. The demand is so low that we can actually work on them for the moment with just this one here. However, we don't want to get the alpaca wool to pile up all the way to oblivion, because then they would stop working, and then also the end of my fertilizers is upon us. So what we need is, we need to build the poncho darners. We can have them, actually this area if I want to. I rather not, because it just adds more space, and this is a farming area after all. The poncho darners can be close to the city. It makes sense to me. So let's have them somewhere over here at the end of Flamingo town, and then we have then some poncho darners, and we're not going to boost them or anything. We're just going to have a bunch of them here and be happy with it, right? I mean, actually let's have it on the other side there too. A little industrial zone, no props, and let's build us 2 of them for the moment. They will consume then the alpaca wool right away, and hopefully make us ponchos out of that, which in return is boosting my workforce once more. Now, I would like to check one more thing. Do we have a huge surplus of fried plantains? Yeah, we do actually have that. Production for this is sitting where? Oh, 20 to 10. That is huge, in fact. I might actually consider, with the trade route we can do this, right? I'm going to have a trade route here soon, so I think the ship just arrived. There it is. Getting us a few... Oh, we really don't have a lot of bricks there anymore. Some of them might have been shipped to Panagos right away. But we have clay deposits in Flamingo, so I can use this to my advantage. Let's get some more timber there as well. And that's the end of it. Nothing else that we need for the moment. I think weapon-wise, we're also fine. It's really all about the bricks. I would like to get definitely some more workforce out. So with the fried plantains, it should be fine then too. In the meantime, I think we have finished a petrol. Yeah, there it is. The winged monkey. That was quick. And it can now transport the oil. Now, even more interestingly enough, and that's just something I figured out now, it has Captain Francis Drake on board. And this is actually a ship This is actually an item that makes a white flag out of this ship. So the ship cannot be attacked. It is immune to any kind of danger out of the box. Game breaking, right? It seems game breaking. Let's build another one and see if it happens again. But yeah, that's the one. And let's go ahead and build us an oil route right away. Right, and this one is going from Panagos to Flamingo, right? And it is transporting oil in Flamingo all the way to Panagos. And the winged monkey with the white flagship item on board is doing it. And that's it. And we have another oil trade route active that is totally immune to any kind of danger. Great stuff, Captain Franz Drake. Holy cow. And it's coming out of the box. It pretty sure will be on the second one too. So this is actually, it's cheaty, let's face it. We can actually make endless white flags out of this one now. Endless immunity items out of the petrolier, right? If it comes out again. Perhaps it's a one-time wonder. I don't think so though. I think it's coming with all of them. So this might be a bit strange. I'm not going to spam them though. Because that would be... Would it be unfair? Just as unfair as boosted battleships? I have no idea. Alright, some operators are actually getting also the ponchos now. This is good for my workforce. Let's go ahead and build us just a few more here. And here. I do want that workforce. Right, and those are the right people for me. That's a bit more operator workforce. Fine, fine, fine. Over here, we can continue with more, coffee beans, basically. So more plantations. 2 more, rather 4 more. Them, they're all within range, of course. We have increased the range, by the way, now, so we can also use this area then for more plantations. And yeah, also, of course, more here. I definitely want to use as many of them as possible wherever we can make it possible. This is a bit problematic. Do we still have the... Yeah, we still have the resources for that. Let's actually have it go like this, because then we can save that area here for more plantations once more. Right, that's the important thing. For this one, we'll need to do it custom. So I will need to make it like so. And then we just add the tractor barn and also the silo on the other side. Getting its own road connection here. That's fine too. Where is the warehouse in this area? We do need a warehouse too. Perfect. We can squeeze it in. No props. Using all the space that we have there at our disposal. And with that, we can also build those remaining fields now, of course, just fine. Oh yeah, it's actually 90 fields, of course, because we are going to use the tractor barn with it as well. Resource-wise, we cannot build them now because I need to wait for the bricks. They should come in. There they are. Very good. Oh, I think the Admiral is attacking my trade routes again. With that, I do have my shippies close by, my Schleswig-Holsteins. And all of them are going to go to battle now. Or he's already retreating. I would have loved my legendary mortar to be used again. At some point. This is a really vulnerable spot here. If the enemy can disrupt this area, the whole of Panagos is close to ruins. And I'm not kidding you with that. Of course, you know this. It's a very important lifeblood line that we have for our main city. Alright, in Flamingo though, we continue with, we have the bricks in. That means I can now continue with my farms. Poof, and also these guys here. And the warehouse, of course. This will lead, to more consumption now also for the fertilizers. So once again, we should check it out then as well. And as we can see, the discrepancy is now at 1, which is not bad. So we can still go ahead and build us just one more alpaca farm, and we should have fixed this problem as well, right? We could also have one on the other side. Just fine, and getting more fertilizers in with this should be no problem now once the production is up and running for this. I might actually boost this one here by 50%. We might also need to build a second one, which is no problem really, and can get in more of them over here then, right? Since the radius has already expanded, so this is no problem really. Alright, that's working. I think it's also time then to create the first trade route. For that, we do need a white flagship though. I'm not creating a trade route here without it. Oh, and Princess Jing is coming in as well, together with the Admiral. This might be a problem. If they merge now, I think they're merging together. Then my Schleswig-Holsteins will have some problem. We'll just see what they do. Very careful about this spot there. In Flamingo, we continue onwards also with some new farming. So we do have some timber left. Perfect. Because I would also like to get my corn plantations on the move. I'll upgrade this ones here too. So that the corn is also working now. And at the same time, we can also do the pearls over here. We also need to upgrade that warehouse. Actually, yeah, we need 2 warehouses there. Both of them upgraded. And it's also those pearl farms here as well. Now, Flamingo is great. It is my new favorite island. It is a powerhouse of production, and we, of course, we don't stop here yet, right? It continues on like this. We still have more oil fields over here we can use, and we have clay as well on this island. Holy cow. All coming together here in Flamingo. Some more building materials. Yep, that's fine. And I think my ship should have arrived down here now, where we can get some proper items as well. Because, of course, we can still boost those plantations, and that is also with horticulturalist Herman. That is for the coffee plantation productivity, 20% increase, and he also produces red pepper, potatoes and grapes in addition. Not really important, but the boost is nice. Okay, we need to interrupt though, because just now, oh, look at that, that's my chocolate trader here. Just now they're moving in. Oh yes, nighttime comes in too, giving me the vibe. And I should probably move my fleet a bit further down here, because they're moving in now. And I don't want to have them taking the primary damage here, but it should be my towers, of course. Yeah, they're getting wrecked. There's no chance here of survival for these guys. They're attacking my ships there too, but we got some nice boosts there, so they're perfectly capable of withstanding some of that damage. Right, there is another one here. That's a battleship going down. Perfect. We haven't lost a single ship yet, and we are not taking that much damage. Incredible, really, how many hit points they have. Yeah, and off she goes again. The Admiral did not join. Lucky us. He's actually down here now, doing whatever he wants. Perfect. Off they go again. Oh, there's already my petrolier coming in. That was quick too. They're very fast on the ocean. Of course, the description said that. International ocean travel is very fast with them. Not this fast though. Holy cow. It's already coming in. And there it is, also getting the first 355 tons of oil back to Panagos again. Great stuff. So great that I would like to consider now building the other one that we have. There it is. Essentially now producing even more oil. We still need to make this connection though complete. So this is something that we have here, and here I made a tiny mistake. We need to move them one slot over like this, right? Only then can we make it work, because now I can have my tracks all the way up. Oh, construction material is missing? What? We miss timber? We don't have timber? That's a nightmare. I thought I had enough timber this time. Alright, we need to go one more round and get us a few more 100 tons of timber. Alright, back in the old world, that's just one tiny ship. Not a big deal. How's my oil looking, by the way? Yeah, we're rather stable, but on a low storage, right? And with Flamingo now, of course, we're boosting this up again, so I can afford another power plant if I want to. That's also going to be important then to us. Next petrolier is coming out, and the next Yamato is also coming out, and we are constructing another one right away. Now there's also another potential that we can use in Flamingo. I mean, this island gets even crazier, and that is the noodles that we can make for my artistas. Another very important ingredient really, and it does require calamari fishery. And since we do have coastal sites here, we can still use this on top. The cool thing also about this one is it does not require fertility. So I think with the pearls we are fine on this area here. So all I need to do now is, yeah, work on some calamari as well. We do have a road connection here, and we can then get them out. They're producing 1 per minute already, right? And for the noodles we need 2 in total right now, so I think with 4 we should be absolutely fine for long-term setup. We can then of course even boost them as well, and yeah, look at that, we can even squeeze in 6 here if I want to make this also maximized. It's getting a bit tough there now with my huge colliers. I think there's so many goods that we can transport back and forth between the 2 islands. That's the crazy thing. Also, let's just check it out there. We do have, I think, my trade union items coming in. Perfect. Also for us, you've seen there. Yep, you've seen right. This is also something I'm going to use here soon. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Was to be expected at some point. So my poor little pearl farmers are getting wrecked right away. No problem though. Star Shadow here with the white flag is probably going to be on this trade route now that I would like to trade. And boy, is it going to be a trade route. Flamingo to Manola. In Flamingo, we are going to pick up corn. Right, so that's the important thing here. We're going to pick up lots of coffee beans. So let's make it like 300 tons. Let's make it 400 tons because the volume will be high with all the boosts, right? We are also going to pick up, let's just see. Yeah, 1 trip will not be enough. We can already guess that. The calamari. So this is another thing. We're going to unload all of this in Manola. Manola will be very happy for the coffee beans especially. In Manola, we are going to pick up some fried plantain. That is something I would like to get for boosting my population workforce-wise in Flamingo. That's something we can load back again. And yeah, we have the clay production here potentially as well. So clay might be something. Or we could also go with another resource entirely. And Star Shadow is going to be on this trade route. That's going to be my team. Going to dock now. And oh, there's more ships. There's more ships to come. I'm not afraid. Just do what you want to do. We have all the protection in the wall. I think also my building resources just came in. And with them, I can actually continue with building me a few more while we're not under siege yet. So this is the important thing here. Get some more timber. Perfect. Thank you very much. And with that, we can actually continue also finishing some more buildings. And yeah, with all of that, we're looking at a production now of 300% for the coffee roasters. So at the moment, we're producing 71 tons of coffee beans. And that's just with those few farms here really, right? 71 tons. I was actually going to build the trade union now here somewhere. It's a perfect slot really, because we have the space. Let's just get rid of this, right? And build us in a trade union. Look at that. We can get so many farms in with that. And I will need to move it a bit over. Perfect. Right. We have also the resources for that. And with that, we can further boost it. I love it. Really. This is great stuff. What we can push out of these farms. I think there we missed something. There it is. And there we have Herman, right? So he's actually reducing the amount of modules the coffee plantations need. We have Faras Al-Zarami. That's 50% boost right away, flat. We also have the arborist that produces in addition some tobacco for these coffee plantations. And then we have the fried plantain kitchen. This is something I need to get over actually to Manola. So let's pick this up again and get it over to Manola, because we can actually produce some more chocolate with that. Hooray! So that's that. We have a bit of a problem here. He's attacking now the blueprints once again, right? This is really annoying. But I guess we're not under siege yet. So let's get rid of the blueprints, otherwise he would be bugged now forever. And I can't do anything anymore. So he definitely can destroy them. We're definitely going to destroy him once he gets too close. But other than that, I'm happy. 71 tons of coffee beans. So this is going to be a busy trade route. The only thing that we still also need is depots, of course, because we are lacking them right now severely and the production is rather high. So let's go ahead and build us a few depots. Unfortunately, we cannot build that many, so 2 of them would be fine for the moment. I can make it look like this. That's 100 ton more of storage, but we'll need a few more bricks, right? So we are getting them from Manola then just fine. Alright, that was a nice nice yields that we get out of this. Also, the corn will be useful because with that we can boost our ethanol production further, because corn is one of the primary factors here that actually hinders us beside wood, right? And we still need more ethanol. It's the demand for that is really high in Panagos as well. That's the corn coming in. The oil goes to Panagos now as well, and the coffee goes to Manola, producing coffee then out of that, the coffee beans, and this once again goes then to Panagos. So holy cow, I love Flamingo. It is my go-to industrial area at the moment. We haven't used its full potential yet. There's still more to come, and we do this in the next episode. Stay tuned.